Hey guys, welcome to LTC Tech. My name is Max B. Price, and let's get started. So today we'll be talking about two different iPhone 5 cases. I know this is pretty irrelevant considering the iPhone 5S and the 5C are coming out, and for the people that are wondering what's the 5C, the 5C is actually a cheaper version of the 5S. So it's not going to have as big quality or anything of that sort as the 5S is going to be as the 5C, because the 5C is cheaper. At least that's what I'm taking from what I've read. So today we're going to be reviewing these cases. We have a blank. We have an Otter Box for our iPhone 5. Then we also have our come on, if I get this focused here. Then we also have our life-proof case. And then we'll see which one comes out on top. So we're going to end up starting with the Otter Box because that's most famous. So what you get in the box is you end up getting this there's two parts to the case. There's this rubber shock-proof stuff, so when you drop it, it's not going to kill your phone. So it's absorbing all the shock, which is very nice. And as you can, it's pretty durable rubber. I mean, it's still flexible, but it's pretty nice. I want to apologize for all the ums. I'm sorry. But then, and the shaky quality, it's just, this is my first video and stuff, so. Anyways, but it's actually out of some pretty durable stuff. I've tried tearing it, it doesn't do that. It's very hard to. And every little cutout is cut perfectly to your phone. Now, we have the second part to your Otter Box. This is actually assembled at the moment, so here. So this is the second part, it's the hard case. And so it has a little film on the back to keep the Apple symbol not scratched, but then also they don't put one on the camera and just make it waterproof. I don't know, don't get it. But, you know, that's something that I don't like about this case, is that it doesn't have, it's not waterproof, which bugs me. You know, I know some of you, it doesn't matter to you. You don't I mean, most people don't try to throw it in the water, but, you know, there's times where you forget it's in your pocket. Sorry, this camera's shaky. Man, come on. There we go. Okay, so, you know, this is the hard case, so let me just see if I can take this apart. Okay. So this is just the film you can see, and it's just glued in by the, I don't know if you can see that, like, little, kind of almost looks like gunk right there. But it almost, yeah, it kind of looks like gunk, this little stuff around the ring. That's actually their glue, and it doesn't like to stick very well. I'd actually this actually, I think it's been re-glued before, actually, because there's some stuff, maybe it's just because they didn't clean it up very well, but it looks like it almost had been re-glued, but all this stuff is just glue, and it doesn't like to stick very well. And, you know, that's another minus. And then there's then the other part. Now this just actually has a little film here too. You know, it's that crappy glue. And then this shiny stuff that's sparkling in the camera. This is actually, this is actually some kind of like, I wouldn't say foam, but it's like this padding for the back of your phone. So when you drop it, it also absorbs. So this is more of the shock-proof case, so this is very shock-proofy. It's not waterproof, which is a downside to it, but it's built very well, so I don't really have a problem with it. So now we're going to get to the life-proof here. Now this is waterproof, which is nice. and everything has a little film. And you go down to 6 feet, and it's built pretty good, except it's a little floppy sometimes, so it's a little scary. These screens, they get really dirty sometimes, and because it's not, whereas your phone, you can just wipe it with a little cloth, but these, they're so hard to get the oils off, so I wash my cases every week or so. And if you get a Life-Proof or an Otter Box with this kind of film on it, I would suggest that. So Life-Proof is actually a great case. There is an extension because your headphones can't actually reach into your phone, so there's an extension that comes with it, which I have, but I'm kind of holding the camera, so it's going to be a little hard. So, and also, then there's also a screw to keep it waterproof, a little plastic screw that goes into it. Come on, focus, please. Put it on. Back out here. There we go. So now you can see that, and this also collects a lot of dirt in the microphone area. And then this is also your charging port for your port. And there's a little ring that actually keeps it watertight. So, oh my gosh, my mouth is getting dry. Then also you have your everything has film over it, little plastic film. And that's to keep it waterproof. It doesn't go very far. It's only the average pool size, about 6 feet down, which I think that's why they kind of invented it for, oh no, you forget it in your pocket or something. So, okay, so now let's just take it apart here. Okay, so now that I've taken it apart, I've actually went ahead and grabbed what the extension and the plug I was talking about. So this is just the little extension that comes with your Life-Proof. And let me see here. So right, oops, upside down. Sorry. Come on. There we go. So they got this little Life-Proof engraved into it, and it's just a little extension. As you can see, it has little courses, so it actually screws in, and it has a super long tip, so it actually can fit into, because this is such thick plastic that it actually can't reach your input plug. So let me just show you how this works. So it'd be like this. Come on. And you just screw it in. Screw it in to make it all tight. You want to make sure it would be tight, so that way it stays waterproof. And so this would just be in your phone right here. Your phone input jack is right about here, so it'd be right about there. So now you gotta do is just unscrew it to remove it, and then you can listen to music without worrying about it getting wet. Now, this is the plug I was talking about, where if you're not listening to music, you don't want to listen to your music, but you still want your phone to be waterproof, right? So all you gotta do is just screw this baby in. If I can do that here. So then you can see actually that this is much shorter than the other one, so you're not hitting or damaging your input jack, your headphone jack, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep on calling it that. So now you see, so it's very simple, and like I said, it has this plastic. I think it's just one big piece, it's just one big piece of plastic that they've put around these rubber rims. Now the rubber is also here for shock proof, just like the Otter Box we were talking about, how that was more shock proof, but this is actually both. This is dirt proof shockproof anything. Whereas your Otter Box, that Otter Box we were talking about, it's not like that. It is shockproof. It's not really dirt proof either against your phone, but it is shockproof. So your Box, sorry, is actually more geared to shockproof without, not getting your screen cracked. Whereas LifeProof is actually both. And actually, the LifeProof is actually much cheaper than the Otter Box. This is $199, and I believe this is actually $120. So it's not much of a difference. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. So not too big of a difference here. Now, if you look on this side, you have your O-ring, or it's like a rubber bandish stuff. And you also have an O-ring here. It's not really an O-ring, it's more of a triangle? No, square that has I don't know, something, whatever. Leave a comment, whatever. And so what you want to do is, so this is just a nice piece of plastic. Has LifeProof in the back. And it's just all, like I said, one plastic again. Except for some parts are just see-through. So, your camera, or, you can look through your little apple here. See your apple, that it is an apple, whatever. And, oops, sorry. And so, just pretty much all made out of plastic. And if you look, let's transition back to this side again. I had forgot to mention these buttons here. And so, go on focus, please. Okay, so there you go. So now, you can see that you have your minus, you have your volume buttons, your silence buttons, and these are pretty helpful. And I like these little things to keep your grip, or very grippy actually, so it's less prone to dropping. Very grippy. Love this case. So if I was to rate this case, I would probably give it probably an 8. I'm sorry, a 9. I'd probably give it a 9, but I'm saying 10 because it's not going as deep as I'd want. And also, I'm sorry, an 8. I'm sorry. Can't decide here. No, but then I'll also give it an 8 because I probably had this extension for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and it just started shorting on me. So if I was, it had to be straight for the sound quality to be right. Where if I just let it hang, it sketched, it stopped. But if I got straight, then it was perfect, and it'd be quiet like this, the volume I want like this. So it became an issue with that pretty quick. So, but it's still pretty good. So it's an 8 out of 9. Out of 10, I'm sorry. Now this is probably a 6 out of 10. Sorry, a 7. And I'm saying 7 because 6, I'm sorry, 6. Oh my gosh, I can't make up my mind. 6 because it's not waterproof. It's not, it's only geared to shockproof. It's not multi like LifeProof is. So, that's something I have an issue with. It might not be for you. And if you like both of these cases, then there will be a link to them in the description below. But I'd have to say LifeProof is a winner here. And it didn't win by much, though. So, if you like the LifeProof, then there will be a link below. And if you liked the Otter Box, there will also be a link below. So, if you liked this video, then like it, please. If you want to see more, then click subscribe, please. And I will see you next time. I don't know why I'm not cutting it out. And we're cutting out. Okay.